This is the Blairing Out with Eric Blair show. Recently, OC Weekly did a cover story celebrating the 20-year anniversary of the Blairing Out with Eric Blair show on cable television. I want to personally thank all of the dedicated viewers for the last 20 years. Please continue to spread the word and subscribe to the show on YouTube. You can read the OC Weekly article written by Nate Jackson at the link below.
Show.
This is the Blairing Out with Eric Blair show, and I'm here with Bert of Chunk, No Captain Chunk, at the 2016 Warped Tour.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Hey, Bert. Hey, it's good to meet you here, man. And I don't know if we're allowed to say this on camera, but you're enjoying this delicious beer.
And Fearless Records beer.
Tell me about the origin of the name.
So, okay, that is a weird name. I totally agree with that. It is. It looks weird. It sounds weird and everything. That is a quote from the Goonies. Here you go.
And you know what's funny? I have a tie-in with that. I just did a photo shoot with Corey Feldman, who was in the Goonies and did his makeup for his new album cover. Yes.
Wow. Fuck. That's awesome.
He does music. My interview with him is online. He was really kind, really nice guy. Had a lot of great advice. So, and now maybe he'll listen to your music. Maybe he'll get you in the band.
Please, yes, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
Why is the Goonies such an important movie to you?
We started this band a long time ago, and we started this band like just as a group of friends, hanging out together, partying together, and we had like a bunch of like few references in common, you know, and you know, I feel like it's a good childhood reference. That was a good starting point for the band, and that's pretty much how we started. We were pretty much listening to the same kind of music.
How would you describe your sound?
Yeah, okay, so we are playing a kind of like weird kind of music. We're playing kind of like pop punk with kind of like breakdowns. So basically Blink-182 meets The Ghost Inside, for example. So yeah, that would be us. Yeah.
Tell me, you have an accent, so tell me what country you're from.
Paris, France.
Paris, France?
Yeah.
Wow. And then, so the band was originally formed in Paris, France?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Tell me what your childhood was like growing up there.
Well, basically, before starting this band, I was going to university. I was meant to be a lawyer in France.
Oh, nice.
So I have a law degree.
Nice.
Whatever, I don't care. But I have it. But thing is, yeah, I decided one day to just like do something else, tour with my band, and we got signed on Fearless Records, started touring, and it was a blast. So
tell me, how does having a law degree kind of change your perspective on the world in general?
Well, it just made me think of like what was work, what was life, you know, and I was doing this for a couple of years and was like, not sure I want to do that just because I don't like it, you know, and yeah, all of a sudden I was like, nope, not gonna do that. I don't want to be a lawyer. I'm not gonna do that. Even if my parents, I have like because back in the days I had like some sort of like family pressure, and it was like, nope, not gonna do that.
I know the travails and the hard work that go into getting that degree and passing the bar. Now you're legally a lawyer and you passed the bar in France, correct? Or did you go to school here?
Okay, so basically I have the degree to pass the bar.
Okay.
But I decided to not do it.
Okay.
Just because that's not my thing. But I have the degree to actually like just pass the bar. So I technically I cannot be a lawyer right now, but if I want, like next year, I can be one.
Now, where would you go to pass the bar? Where would you take the test?
I mean, Paris, just because when you study law, you study national law.
Okay, cool.
So if you basically if you go to university in France, it's not like doing like law school in the US, for example. You cannot pass the bar in the US right now. Like I'm not gonna be able to do that. But it's still kind of like a good diploma.
I think if you're able to get a degree in law, it bodes well for your future. You know what I'm saying? Because you look at things.
Maybe. I'm not so sure about that. Just because years after years, I've been like working my ass off to get this fucking degree, and at the end I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to do that. I want to play music. I want to play shows. I want to tour the world. Fuck that, like stuff like that. I don't want to be a fucking lawyer stuck in my fucking office writing some bullshit, whatever. Fuck it, really.
What inspires your lyrics?
So we've always tried to like write some really positive stuff. Mm-hmm. Like our band is all about being positive, like partying, having fun, stuff like that. Like for example, we have this song called Taking Chances. This song is all about like seizing lives of opportunities, just trying to be positive. And I feel like this is the kind of stuff like everyone can relate to. You know, like if you're having a really hard time with your life or whatever, just read the lyrics, see how it goes. But I feel like we're trying to inspire kids in a positive way. We're not that kind of band who's trying to like focus on like what's wrong. We're trying to focus on what's good and trying to, I don't know, take people up from this.
What number year is this for you on Warped Tour?
This is our third Warped Tour.
Okay.
Yep.
How has it changed over the last 3 years?
Well, the first thing, and I think that's the most important one, is the fact that we, for the first time, we are on a bigger stage.
Okay.
So we're playing the Cyclops stage, which used to be the Journeys stage. And it's awesome. It's great. Bigger sound, bigger crowd. Because we played Warped Tour in 2012, 2014, and we played the Ernie Ball stage, which was like the truck stage, you know. And the main problem, I mean, I loved the Ernie Ball stage, but the main problem was that it was not loud enough. So I'm glad that finally we're able to like have a good sound, good crowd, and yeah, it's just a blast.
What has been the most inspirational fan encounter for you so far?
Well, we had this little girl. She showed up at the signing, and she was like old cute, like very cute, really. And she had like a dead bird in her hand. I was like, "Can you kiss my dead bird?" And I was like, "Oh, well, all right, well, we did it." And she came to me and she was like, "Okay, now can you like take off my wig?" And she actually had a wig, and she explained that she went through a lot of like medical problems in the past and everything. So, and it was just crazy because she was just like so happy to be here. It was just a great thing to see, and so I did it. I took off her wig, even if it was very weird, because there was like a camera filming and everything. It was like on video. I'm pretty sure you can find it on YouTube, but yeah, at the end of the day, you're like, wow, that girl went through a lot of like pain and a lot of problems and shit, but she's still happy to be here, enjoying her time on Warped Tour, and I think it was very, very cool for us to be part of like of her day, you know. So it was really cool.
Where can people find your music?
On Spotify. We're on Spotify. We're on like iTunes, YouTube, all that stuff. Just go check it out. We're like Chunk No Captain Chunk. Our latest album is called Get Lost, Find Yourself. You can find it on Spotify, iTunes, I guess. And we have a music video called The Other Line. Just go check it out.
Bert, thank you so much for your
Thanks to
time.
you.
Bert of
Chunk, no, Captain Chunk.
at the 2016 Warped Tour signing off. Bye-bye.
The Blairing Out Show.